Hey, what's up guys? Syed here, and today I'm in a 2007 911 997 Carrera S Cabrio. Okay, but we have the top up because it's quite hot outside, obviously, and also because if I drive with the top down, I'm not sure if the audio is going to be good. So this 2007 911 comes with a 3.8 litre flat 6 producing 350 horsepower thereabouts and about 400 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 100 in about 4.8 to 5 seconds, and this has the Tiptronic 5-speed Tiptronic instead of the PDK transmission. So this is the torque converter instead of the dual clutch PDK. Alright, and if you look at the outside, right, this car has the Tiffany blue wrap, but I'm told by the owner that under sunlight it will actually like give off some like rainbowish
effect
color. Yeah, I'll try to get it on camera for you guys. And also the interior, right, it's I have to say it's really done up very nicely because you know, just like all this black finish, it makes the car look very modern. And this car even comes with Apple CarPlay, which was installed by the previous owner, so that's quite good as well. And yeah, I think let's get on straight to the review. So James, you got this car for just what, 1.5
yeah, they're about
months.
early July.
Yeah, 1.5 months. So
Yeah.
you know, why did you choose this car out of all the available cars on the market?
You know, when you look for a girlfriend and potential wife, you want beautiful inside, beautiful outside,
Yeah, true.
and a big butt. Well, first of all, it's a 911, so it's at least it was my dream. It's my dream to own the 911. Yeah, so I mean, it drives perfectly well. It handles well, and what else can I say? I mean, it's a Porsche lah. No one, at least in my books, would not want to own a Porsche at least once in a lifetime.
Yep.
So yeah.
Your car history also quite interesting. You own Maseratis before. You own an M3 before. So I think maybe like you've tried so many performance cars, then maybe this is just one of those cars that you buy just to try out.
I hope not. I mean, I hope not. I hope it's not a tryout, but I hope to own it slightly longer than what I had for the previous cars. Okay. Plus the fact that this has resale value lah, I would imagine.
Oh, the exhaust sounds.
No, it's even louder if you have.
This is not the stock, right? This is
stock.
This is stock exhaust.
This is stock.
Oh, it sounds damn good.
This is stock, and as I said, I suspect it could be the air intake that's causing it to sound a bit louder.
Okay.
It's a fab speed air intake with the carbon fiber, so I suspect that could have played a part in the sound. Not much, but that's what I suspect it to be.
You know what do you like about this car?
Well,
other than the drive, the drive is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, some people.
I love the steering wheel, man. It's just this leather wrap steering, right? It's just so
comfortable, right?
Yeah, and like so ergonomically designed.
So I like it. It's some people might argue that I mean, you have a kid, you get such a small car, would a kid fit in and everything? I mean, if you can see the back, obviously not inside side, but on the passenger side, the back where my child seat, booster seat, there's more than sufficient space actually. Of course.
So you have 2 kids?
No, one
kid.
One.
Just I think a few years old only, right? 5 already.
He's turning 5 next week.
And he can fit perfectly well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it's a myth lah. It's a so-called myth. Unless your 5-year-old kid is a giant, that's a different story altogether lah. But I think it fits well. And my wife is actually not that big size. She's petite lah, so to speak. So it's perfect lah to me because and
still suits your family's needs lah.
Correct. If it suits my family's need and my own needs.
Yeah. They are important.
So yeah, I mean, it's a win-win to me lah. And I kind of like that's what you mentioned, the drive,
the steering is perfectly okay. It's a bit more on the heavier side, but you know, I think it's understandable. But it's just so nice to drive. The steering is so nice to hold, and man, it's that sound also.
I like the what was I saying? Let's see.
You got distracted.
Let's see. No, as I was saying earlier on, it's like I don't like too light steering. I had the experience in and no offense, it's a personal opinion. I think the Audis have a very light steering.
Yeah,
which I didn't like it. But ironically, I was just telling my wife the other day, of all the cars I own, right, I kind of miss the Audi A4, the B7.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like it actually because, and that was my only turbo car I had.
Quattro, is it?
Yeah, it's a Quattro.
Quattro.
It's a Quattro. Yeah, it's a B7 Quattro. It's a 1.8.
1.8.
Right. So it's the only turbo car that I had, and I'm an NA guy lah, but for whatever reason, that car sort of left quite a lasting impression on me lah, and I kind of miss driving that. I think I'm more of an old-fashioned kind of guy. I don't like those super high-tech.
You like to keep it simple.
I like it simple. I like it mechanical.
Yes.
Right. I don't like it to be too fanciful, too electrical and stuff. Cause at least mechanical, you can see what's the problem. You can see there's a crack here, or you see something here. You know what I mean? But if it's an electrical problem, you do not know you cannot really trace where the electrical problem is. So. But again, this is just a personal opinion. It differs from people to people.
So, like, you know, apart from that, what did you dislike about this car?
What I dislike?
The price.
It's being no, that one I already know. So, but yeah, like, I would say the price is a bit of a deterrent. But
maybe you can share a bit with the condition of the car, because I understand that this is a very well taken care of 911 when you got it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
The owner had done it up very beautifully. When I first saw it on the sgcarlife, right? First of all, it's the Tiffany blue that caught my attention.
Okay.
Even though it's a bit of a feminine color, but it really strikes the eye. And in the photos that I've seen, the interior, I was like, man, the guy really took care of the car very well. He actually took out all these panels to spray paint, all to black. Okay. Very nice. I'm not sure what piano black or what black for this.
Looks like piano black, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a Mansory body kit. I suspect it's a bit wider as compared to the stock kit. Okay. You know, I like big butts. I can't lie. Yeah. So the car was, and the guy had, like what Syed had mentioned. You know, this came with the Apple CarPlay, which is bloody convenient.
Yeah, correct.
And there's a Fab Speed core air intake in the back, so that's
carbon fiber somehow.
Yeah, and
even the heat shield is carbon fiber.
Yeah, so that sort of, you know, put the icing on the cake lah. I was actually looking at this as well as a GTR, but a GTR.
Why? Well, what stopped you from getting the GTR?
What stopped me? I know it's your favorite. It's your best car, right? I remember you mentioned before.
One of the best driving cars, for me personally.
I think that I cannot testify lah. But again, horror stories lah. I mean,
transmission overheating.
I'm not here. I did not hear specifically what problems there have been, but you see online, you've seen, and I talked to my workshop and everything, and between this car and the car that I was thinking of getting, they were all advising me to get this car. Partly also because of the condition, as I mentioned, and overall.
The mileage was very low. Now it's only
the mileage is very low.
61,000.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not in the disillusion that I pray that no one tempered with it, but
if it's true, then
just let me live in my fantasy world, you know. But I think I hope it's true lah. I pray it is. Then I think I got quite a steal lah.
Yeah.
For a car that is already more than 10 years old, at $60,000+. I mean, it sounds unbelievable, and as I said, I hope it's real. Yeah. But I'm not naive to think that it could be a bit tempered lah. But you know,
we won't really know for sure.
We won't know lah. We won't know. But as long as the car moves, doesn't give me problems, I'm okay.
Okay. Good.
So yeah.
So I mean, talking to people, it seems like the GTR maintenance is gonna be a bit higher than this.
Correct. Yeah, and I don't know. The GTRs I've seen online, right? The mileage are super high. I mean, you're looking at, and I could be wrong. Don't quote me here, but I've seen mileages that are over 100,000 kilometers.
Okay.
In fact, I I would dare say 70 to 80% on the SG Karma that I've seen, right? It's
Very
over
high mileage.
100,000 kilometers. And the prices, I can't justify the pricing, you know. And with higher mileage, obviously,
more wear and tear.
More wear and tear, could be more maintenance issues. So that sort of tilted my decision to do this. And funny, now that I mentioned it, I was actually before we actually sent the car. I was telling you, right, that I had the Maserati Gran Turismo. I was actually 4.2.
4.2. Okay.
I was actually, my heart was a bit itchy,
Okay.
right? I said, you know, even this, in spite of all the
horror stories
and my own personal experience of it,
Yeah.
I actually was toying with the
idea of
getting it back. Not the 4.2, I was actually looking at the Stradale, but
4.7.
the Stradale, but again, the road tax is going to kill me.
That makes sense.
I don't want to go through the experience of the engine check light to come off again, but that being said, that's just my opinion again. I mean, cars differ from owners to owners.
Correct.
So I'm not saying that Maserati is a problem car. I think Maserati is beautiful.
I think depends how well the previous owner took care of it and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
It ages well, and my God, it sounds
sexy, man. That orgasmic kind of.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct, man. I mean, wow. You
cannot beat that sound.
Cannot beat. Cannot beat.
You know, if let's say somebody is in the market for 911, do you have any advice for them?
Buy it. I mean, no.
That's the shortest advice ever.
You know, the best things come in sometimes shortest things may not be the bad thing.
Are there any specific things to take note of with this kind of cars? Like this, maybe in particular this 997 generation. Any, like notorious?
Obviously, what's that? It's a bit like the E92's M3s where they had this issue with their. Crap, I can't remember off.
The Conrod, is it?
Conrod.
Oh.
Correct. It's the same analogy, if I can put it. It depends on car to car as well.
Okay.
So some
that part not very strong.
Correct. I mean, they strengthened it over the years, obviously. They superseded, but it's the similar issue, I think, because you can actually detect it early. You can see metallic flakes in the oil. That's
part of it chipped off already.
Correct, start to fail. Then you know that's going to be problem. Because if that fails, right, your whole engine can go for refurbishment, right? So
correct, overhaul it.
that's the main issue, touch wood, I hope I don't face that problem. So far, I've not.
So the previous owner, did he change it on this car? Or?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think his ownership of the car was too short.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think he did. He did. I did go through his maintenance record. I don't recall seeing that. I think Porsche's engineering is actually quite.
That's what I heard also. Like they are quite reliable.
Yep. They're quite reliable. Indeed.
Some people, of course, they face like problematic cars, problematic Porsches, but overall, I think it's generally the experience quite positive.
Yes, correct. And so I think it's true. I think to a certain extent it's true.
Even Porsche, like their advertisement is like there are no old Porsches, only new owners, something like
correct.
that. Yeah, which
correct.
is not every manufacturer can go that far to say
correct.
this kind of thing.
I mean, just look at 911. You cannot. You see from afar, right? You know that's a
very iconic design.
Correct.
True.
Some people say it's a slimmer version of the Beetle, you know.
It looks like a Beetle.
That's where it came from.
Correct,
but it's a testament to the brand, because the shape of the car has not changed, not really changed.
Over the past how many years, right?
Over donkey years.
I don't know how many years, but
Correct. I mean, look at the new 991s and 992s.
It just gets bigger over the years.
Correct.
But the shape is still more or less the same.
Correct.
Keep left.
Because it's a cabriolet, right? There'll be obviously the structure is different from
the structural integrity.
So sometimes you can hear my rear, the small window, you can hear the glass.
Oh.
I'm not sure, is it a structural issue or is it's something. It's supposed to be like that because it's a structure. It's a cabriolet. I'm just being very picky here, It's the maintenance of the roof, Because there's this little bit of stain. I'm trying to remove it. Which no, there's some stains I'm trying to get rid of, which it's minor to some lah. But as I mentioned, I'm very anal about this kind of
small things.
Small thing. So I need to try to get that thing off lah. But other than that, it's a lovely car. It's small but zippy.
Yeah.
And it's not exactly those kind that come look at me kind of car.
Oh yeah.
You know.
But your wrap is a bit.
My wrap is a bit attention grabbing lah.
Yeah, correct.
But it wasn't. I didn't choose the wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean it grows on you like eventually. But other than that, nothing much I really dislike about the car. I mean, it satisfies everything that I like. The sound, I like the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it for this review, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.